In 2026, content creation is more than just a side hustle. It's one of the most powerful ways to build leverage, reputation, and income while you're still in school. But there's a big difference between creating content to chase clout and building content to build influence. The goal isn't to go viral for the sake of being famous. The goal is to become valuable. And when you become valuable, people pay attention, brands take notice, and opportunities show up without you chasing them. Let's be honest, everyone and their cousin is on TikTok, but most are just copying trends and hoping their dance or lip sync hits 1 million views. Here's the truth: virality without a purpose is just noise. If you want to actually monetize your presence online, you need to create with strategy. That means picking a niche, knowing your audience, and providing content that either solves a problem or builds a connection. Start with something simple. Ask yourself what you know that someone else wants to know. It could be budgeting as a student. It could be hacks for surviving engineering school. Maybe it's funny takes on college life or dorm cooking tips. You don't have to be an expert. You just need to be one step ahead of the people you're creating for. Share what you're learning, show your process, talk about your failures. Authenticity is your greatest asset. Now let's talk platforms. TikTok is still the king of reach, but YouTube is where long-term authority is built. You want to start on TikTok or Instagram Reels to build momentum, but then drive traffic to your YouTube channel or newsletter. Why? Because short-form content brings attention, but long-form content builds trust. People who watch you for 10 seconds might like you. People who watch you for 10 minutes start to believe in you. That's where influence begins. When it comes to your content, focus on one of 3 things: educate, entertain, or inspire. If you can do all 3 at once, even better. Let's say you want to start a student finance channel. Break it down into short videos on how to save money on textbooks, how to start investing with $10, or how to cook 5 meals for under $15. Add your personality, add humor, add stories. People aren't just watching for the info, they're watching for you. Consistency is another massive factor. Most people give up after 2 weeks because they're not getting views. But here's the thing: content creation is a long game. Think 6 to 12 months minimum before anything significant happens. You need to train your algorithm and your audience. Post at least 3 times a week. Use trending sounds sparingly. Focus on value over views. One good video that gets 1,000 of the right people is more valuable than 100,000 views from people who will never come back. Now, let's talk about turning this into income. Once you build a small audience, let's say 1,000 followers who genuinely care, there are multiple ways to make money. Affiliate marketing is one of the easiest. Recommend books, gadgets, or apps you already use. Sign up for affiliate programs, and every time someone buys through your link, you get paid. Next up, sponsorships. Small brands are desperate for relatable student creators. Reach out with a simple pitch and offer to promote their product in your unique style. You can also sell your own digital products. Maybe it's a study guide. Maybe it's a budgeting spreadsheet. Maybe it's a fitness plan. Once your followers trust you, they're willing to invest in your knowledge. Another method is turning your page into a freelance portfolio. If your content shows you can edit videos, design graphics, or write scripts, clients will reach out to hire you. Your content becomes proof of work, and don't overlook community. Once you build a loyal following, you can start offering group sessions, Discord servers, or even private coaching. These are the early seeds of building your own business from scratch, just by documenting your journey and showing up consistently. The beauty of content creation in 2026 is that the gatekeepers are gone. No one needs to approve you. You don't need permission to start. You don't need a fancy camera or a production team. You just need your phone, your voice, and a little bit of courage to put yourself out there. The key is to stop thinking of content as entertainment and start treating it like an asset. Every post, every video, every story. It all builds equity in your brand. And when your brand has value, your audience becomes a business. Not overnight, not easily, but absolutely possible. In 2026, there's one undeniable fact staring everyone in the face. AI isn't coming. It's already here, and it's moving faster than most people can keep up with. What used to be science fiction is now everyday life. Tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, Claude, Sora, and countless others are running everything from customer service to content creation. But here's the thing, most businesses and even students still have no clue how to actually use them well. That's your opportunity. AI is like the internet in the early 2000s. Everyone knows it's important, but very few know how to use it properly. And that gap, that's where the money is. If you're a student right now and you're not learning how to leverage AI, you're sitting on the sidelines while other people are cashing in. But if you take the time to understand prompt writing, automation, and workflows, you can offer services that people and companies will happily pay for because it saves them time, money, and frustration. Start with prompt engineering. That's just a fancy way of saying you know how to talk to AI in a way that gets powerful results. Most people type lazy questions like "write me a blog" or "give me a business idea." But prompt engineers, they structure commands that include format, tone, audience, restrictions, context, and even follow-up loops. That's why their outputs are 10x better. You can charge to build prompt systems for entrepreneurs, students, authors, coaches, and small businesses. They want results. They'll pay for precision. Then there's automation. You don't need to be a coder to set up useful AI-powered workflows. Tools like Zapier, Make, and even ChatGPT plugins let you chain apps together. You could automate newsletter creation, customer responses, appointment setting, invoice generation, or content repurposing. Imagine setting up a system where a real estate agent speaks into their phone, the AI transcribes it, turns it into an Instagram post, writes a newsletter, creates a YouTube script, and emails it to leads, all without lifting another finger. That's not the future. That's now, and people are desperate for it. Now let's get tactical. How do you turn this skill into a real side hustle? Start by building a portfolio of automations and prompt libraries. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just show before and after results. Show a terrible blog post next to one you refined with a custom prompt. Show how you automated a week's worth of Instagram content. Record Loom videos explaining how you set it up. Use this as your showcase when pitching services. And yes, start small. Help your professor automate their grading feedback. Help a local bakery schedule their weekly deals. Charge low at first if you have to, but always deliver high value. Once you've got the basics down, list yourself on freelance platforms. Upwork, Fiverr, and Contra are gold mines for this type of service right now. People are literally searching for AI consultant, ChatGPT prompt builder, and automation expert. Position yourself as the solution. Better yet, niche down, focus on helping authors, course creators, Etsy sellers, or real estate agents. When you specialize, your perceived value goes up. You're not just an AI guy, you're the AI guy for their specific problem. And don't stop there. If you're comfortable on camera, start creating tutorial content. Post short videos on how you use AI to simplify tasks, save time, or make money. You'll be shocked how quickly people start asking for your help. And when they do, you don't just give them advice, you give them solutions. Sell prompt bundles, offer one-on-one consulting, build custom automation systems, create digital courses or templates they can buy. Every piece of content becomes a funnel back to your services. Even within your university or college, there's demand. Offer to run AI workshops. Teach classmates how to use ChatGPT to organize their study notes, generate flashcards, or improve their writing. Work with student societies or admin offices to automate boring tasks like scheduling or form responses. You become the AI fixer, the go-to person when something feels too manual, repetitive, or frustrating. And here's what separates the winners in this space: real results. Don't just talk about AI, show what it can do. Track hours saved, output increased, errors reduced. Use metrics, not hype. That's how you build credibility. And once your name is attached to outcomes, referrals start coming without you asking. Clients don't care that you're a student. They care that you helped them do something faster, cheaper, or better than before. This entire opportunity exists because there's a gap between what technology can do and what most people know how to do with it. You don't need to be a programmer. You just need curiosity, time to experiment, and the ability to explain what you've built. AI is not going to take your job, but the person who understands how to use AI might. In 2026, if you're still trading time for money as your only income source, you're doing it wrong. The real money isn't just made by working harder, it's made by building something once and getting paid over and over again. That's where digital products come in, and the best part, you don't need money, inventory, or a degree to get started. All you need is a skill, a problem to solve, and the ability to package it properly. Once you do, your products become assets that generate income while you sleep, study, or do literally anything else. So, what exactly are digital products? They're items that exist only online and are delivered electronically. Think Notion templates, Canva designs, study planners, budgeting spreadsheets, e-books, course guides, resume templates, and even downloadable art or social media bundles. These aren't random files. They're tools people buy to make their life easier. And in 2026, people are paying more than ever to get simple, effective digital solutions to their everyday problems. If you're a student, you've already got experience dealing with problems, time management, exam prep, financial stress, and organization chaos. Why not turn the solution you found for yourself into a digital product that helps others? Let's say you've mastered managing your semester with Notion. Turn that into a template and sell it on Gumroad, Etsy, or Payhip. Add a quick video walkthrough showing how it works. Slap on a clean cover image, and you've got something valuable. Sell it for $10, and if 100 people buy it, that's $1,000 for something you built once. Let's break it down even further. The key is to solve a specific problem. Vague doesn't sell. Productivity templates is weak. A Notion dashboard to organize your final semester as a full-time student with 2 part-time jobs is specific. And specificity sells. People don't want to figure stuff out on their own. They want something they can download, open, and use within 5 minutes. If you can deliver that, you can charge for it, and don't underestimate low-ticket items. Many students think they need to create a $500 course or a massive e-book. Nope. You can start with $5 to $25 digital tools. These are impulse by territory. Think social media planners for creators, meal prep guides for fitness students, freelance invoice templates, or even pre-written email templates for landing internships. The beauty of digital products is in volume and automation. You make one product, promote it well, and then let platforms or systems handle delivery. Let's talk platforms. Gumroad and Payhip are student-friendly and require no upfront costs. Etsy is powerful if you add some aesthetic design, especially for planners, study tools, and anything visually appealing. Shopify or a custom site works too, but you don't need it when starting out. Keep it simple. Focus more on creating good products than building a flashy storefront. Most creators waste time on logos and design when the product itself is still untested. Build, launch, get feedback, and refine. Now, how do you get people to actually buy your product? This is where content marketing comes in. Use TikTok, Instagram Reels, or Twitter to show your product in action. Show before and after results. Show how it solves a real pain point. Use testimonials once you get them, and make sure your bio or pinned post has a link to buy. You don't need a huge audience, just a targeted one. Even with 300 followers, if you're offering the right product to the right people, you can make consistent sales. One underrated move is bundling products. Let's say you make a budgeting sheet, a weekly meal planner, and a grocery list template. Instead of selling each for $5, bundle them and sell for $12. This increases perceived value and average order value. You're not just selling files, you're selling solutions, systems, and convenience. People pay more for things that feel complete. Another angle is seasonal or trending digital products. Exam planners in December, summer productivity kits in May, AI tools for students during back-to-school season. These types of products have urgency and relevance. Jump on trends, but also build evergreen products that sell year-round. It's smart to have a mix of both. And don't forget, you can license and resell digital products too. Maybe you're a designer and you create icon packs or template kits. Other freelancers or creators will pay you for commercial use rights. This adds another layer of passive income, especially once your name starts getting known in certain circles. Digital products aren't about overnight riches. They're about stacking small wins. $1.10 sale a day is $300 a month. Add a second product, promote better, optimize your listing, and suddenly you're doing $1.00 a month from a digital store, right, you built on your laptop in a dorm room. In 2026, while everyone else is obsessed with chasing the next tech startup or crypto coin, one of the oldest and simplest ways to make money still works just as well as ever: flipping and reselling. No complicated setup, no fancy apps, no followers required. You buy something undervalued, clean it up, position it properly, and sell it for more. That's it. It's not flashy, but it's fast, repeatable, and ridiculously underrated, especially for students who want to start making cash today, not someday. The beauty of flipping is you're not creating something new. You're simply spotting opportunity where others see junk. Most people overlook value in used or outdated items because they're lazy, rushed, or don't know the real market. That's where you come in. You do the research, you know the market, and you take action. You become the middleman between people who don't care and buyers who are willing to pay for presentation, convenience, or rarity. Let's get specific. Start with platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, OfferUp, and thrift stores. These are gold mines of undervalued products. Look for categories like used textbooks, calculators, game consoles, vintage tech, sneakers, designer clothes, furniture, even hobby gear like cameras, musical instruments, or bikes. The key is to specialize. Don't try to flip everything under the sun. Pick one category, get to know what it's worth, what sells fast, and what condition buyers expect. Textbooks are a great place to start if you're on campus. End of each semester, students are desperate to get rid of their book, often for cheap. Buy them up, list them on Amazon, eBay, or sell to students in the next semester at a markup. It's a no-brainer. A $10 book sold for $35 is not uncommon. Multiply that by 5, and you're clearing a couple $100 for a few hours of effort. Sneaker flipping is another popular niche. It's competitive, but if you've got the eye, you can make serious money. Limited releases from Nike, Adidas, or Yeezy can be flipped within hours. You don't even need to leave your room. Use apps like SNKRS or Confirmed, monitor drop calendars, and list your wins immediately on StockX, GOAT, or eBay. Even used sneakers in decent condition can flip for profit if you know what to look for and clean them properly. If you're more into tech, look for older but still functional gadgets, phones, tablets, Bluetooth speakers, headphones. Many people sell these off cheaply when they upgrade, even if they're still in great shape. You buy them, test them, wipe them, take clean photos, write a solid listing, and flip them on eBay or Amazon. A $30 speaker flipped for $75, that's not luck. That's knowing what to buy, where to sell, and how to list it properly. Furniture is another powerful category. Students moving out of dorms or flats often give away desks, chairs, or shelves just to get rid of them. You grab it for free or dirt cheap. Clean it, maybe tighten some screws or repaint a surface, and resell it for $30 to $100 plus. Use Facebook Marketplace to find deals and resell locally. No shipping hassles. The best part? You can start with literally $0 by picking up free items and flipping them. Now let's talk tactics. Your listing is everything. Good photos, clean descriptions, honest condition notes, and clear pricing make a huge difference. People will pay more for a well-presented listing. Take bright, clear photos from multiple angles. Use keywords people are searching for. Instead of used calculator, write Texas Instruments TI-84 plus perfect for college math and exams, ships fast. That's how you stand out. Another tip: timing matters. Sell school supplies at the beginning of the semester, heaters during winter, fans in the summer, and graduation gowns or formal wear in May. Ride seasonal demand to boost your sales. Be aware of trending items, fidget toys, collectible cards, retro game consoles. These spike often. When they do, strike fast before the market cools off. You can also scale this by reinvesting profits. Say you flip a $20 textbook into $40. Now you've got $40 to spend on something bigger, maybe a used speaker or two smaller items. As you build confidence, you can move into higher ticket items. The margins get better and the effort per dollar goes down. Eventually, you can be flipping $2, 100 bikes for $5, 100 or old iPhones for $1. 100 plus profit margin per unit. Some students even turn this into mini businesses. They partner with friends, buy in bulk, or source from auctions and liquidation sites. You don't need to go that big at first, but understand that this is a repeatable formula. It doesn't rely on algorithms, followers, or luck. Just knowledge, hustle, and execution. Most people don't flip because they think it's small money. But that's the exact mindset that keeps them broke. Flipping teaches you product research, pricing strategy, negotiation, presentation, and market demand, all while putting real cash in your pocket. If you're a student in 2026 and you're trying to make money without tapping into your immediate environment, you're missing one of the easiest plays on the board. Everyone's busy looking online for dollars, but there's serious opportunity right under your nose. In your dorm, your campus, your neighborhood. The key is offering local services that are in demand, but with a modern skill set that most people around you don't have or don't want to learn. Combine old school work ethic with new school tools, and you become valuable in any environment. Let's start with the obvious. Most people are overwhelmed. Small businesses don't have time to manage their social media. Students don't know how to format their resumes. Local cafes don't know how to shoot a decent product video. Parents don't know how to get their printer to stop acting like it's possessed. You know what all these things have in common? They're small, annoying problems that you can solve, and people will pay you to solve them. Forget the idea that side hustles have to be online or passive. When you start out, you need speed and cash flow. That means service-based hustles. You offer something helpful, you get paid. No delays, no shipping, no followers, just skill and hustle. And the best part is, many of these services cost you nothing to start except your time and maybe a little confidence. Here are a few modern examples. If you know how to use Canva or CapCut, you're more skilled than 90% of local business owners when it comes to creating social media content. Offer to run Instagram or TikTok for a local bakery, barbershop, gym, or salon. Tell them you'll shoot and edit 5 reels a week for $150. That's content they desperately need, but don't know how to produce. You walk in with a clear offer and some examples of your work, and you're instantly more appealing than some overpriced agency they've never heard of. Maybe you're good at editing short-form videos. Set up a gig offering video editing for personal brands on campus, guest speakers, professors, student organizations. Every group wants to look professional on social media, but most of them don't even know how to trim a clip. Charge $20 to $50 per video depending on length and edits. With some recurring clients, that's $200 plus a week just using your laptop and a bit of creativity. Another route, tutoring and academic help, but modernize it. Don't just offer math tutoring. Offer to help students pass their finance midterm by turning the textbook into flashcards with AI tools, or run study optimization sessions, where you help them organize their notes, create a digital schedule, and teach them how to use Notion or Obsidian. Package it as a productivity makeover, not just boring old tutoring. Let's not forget practical stuff. You've got skills you've taken for granted. Know how to fix cracked phone screens or troubleshoot basic laptop problems. There's your side hustle. Offer on-campus device repair and charge a flat rate for common fixes. What about helping people build personal websites or portfolios? Everyone wants one. No one knows how to build it. Set up quick landing pages using tools like CAD or Framer. Charge $75 to $200 depending on the level of customization. Even simple tasks like resume formatting, LinkedIn profile clean-ups, or writing cover letters are incredibly useful. Most students hate doing it, and they overcomplicate it. You can take what you know, polish up their documents, and charge $25 to $50 a piece. If you're extra sharp, you can bundle it all into a job-ready package and promote it on campus forums or student WhatsApp groups. The demand is there, you just have to look like a solution instead of another broke student. Create a one-page flyer or digital brochure. Make your offer stupid simple. I'll edit your personal statement in 24 hours. $20. Message me. Keep it clean, clear, and professional. Promote locally. Bulletin boards, student group chats, Facebook groups, and in-person networking. Word spreads fast when you're reliable and easy to work with. You don't need to invent something groundbreaking. You just need to modernize what already exists. Take babysitting, for example. That's been around forever. But what about offering educational play sessions for parents who want their kids to stay sharp without just handing them an iPad? Take the same service, reposition it, and charge more. Or think about helping older people in your area. Set up a tech help for seniors as service. Offer to organize their phone, set up their smart TV, clean their email inbox, or teach them how to use WhatsApp or FaceTime. Charge hourly or per task. They appreciate someone who's patient and can explain tech without making them feel dumb. And most students overlook this market entirely. Don't be afraid to start small. Your first client might be your neighbor, your professor, or your friend's cousin. What matters is building a rep for showing up, doing the job well, and making the process easy. As you get better, raise your rates, add more services, bring in a friend to help. Before you know it, your weekend side gig turns into a reliable stream of cash that requires no ads, no shipping, and no algorithm luck in 2026. Branding isn't just for big corporations. It's for students, freelancers, creators, and anyone who wants to make money online without storing inventory or dealing with shipping. That's where print, on-demand, and affiliate marketing come in. They're low, risk low, cost and incredibly scalable when done right. The problem is, most people treat them like a quick cash grab. They throw random designs on a t-shirt or spam affiliate links on Twitter and wonder why nothing sells. The truth is, it's not about pushing products. It's about building a niche brand that people connect with. Let's break that down. A niche brand means you're not trying to be everything to everyone. You're picking a specific audience and speaking their language so clearly that they feel like your content, your products, and your message were made just for them. This is where most beginners mess up. They create a generic motivational hoodie or a basic blog with 10 random tech reviews. That doesn't work anymore. In 2026, attention is limited and trust is currency. If you don't grab people with relevance and style, they scroll past you in half a second. Let's start with print. On demand, the business model is simple. You create designs, t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, notebooks, whatever, and list them on platforms like Redbubble, TeePublic, Printful, or Etsy. When someone places an order, the platform prints and ships the item for you. You keep the profit margin without ever touching inventory, but the mistake is thinking it's about the product. It's not. It's about the message behind the product. Maybe you're a student who's into mental health. You could build a print on-demand brand around relatable, funny, or uplifting quotes for students who struggle with anxiety. Design a hoodie that says, "Overthinking is my cardio," or a tote bag that reads, "Caffeine and coping skills." That's not just merch, it's identity. People wear and buy things that make them feel seen. Tap into that emotion, and your products start to sell without begging people to buy. And don't overcomplicate the design process. Tools like Canva and Kittle make it easy. You don't need to be a graphic designer. Clean fonts, clever words, and basic layouts go a long way. Focus on strong messaging and niche relevance. Promote your products on TikTok, Instagram, or Pinterest by showing how they fit into a lifestyle. Use storytelling, not just images. "Here's what I wear when I have back classes and haven't slept in 2 days. Sells better than buy my shirt." Now let's talk affiliate marketing. The idea is just as simple. You promote products made by other people and earn a commission every time someone buys through your unique link. This could be books, software, courses, apps, physical items, anything with an affiliate program. But again, the key is building a niche platform that people trust. It could be a blog, a newsletter, a YouTube channel, or even a TikTok account. For example, let's say you're a student into tech and productivity. You start a blog called Student Stack, where you review the best tools for studying, time management, and staying focused. You write honest, useful reviews of AI tools, note-taking apps, planners, and productivity gadgets, all with affiliate links embedded. People searching for best iPad apps for college students 2026. Find your blog, read your recommendations, and click your links. That's income on autopilot. Or maybe you're a fitness student. You create a TikTok account around workout routines and healthy eating on a college budget. You recommend protein powders, resistance bands, or kitchen gadgets, all through affiliate links in your bio or pinned comments. The value comes first. The product pitch comes naturally. People buy because they trust your judgment, not because you shouted a discount code into their face. Here's where things get interesting. You can combine both models, build a niche brand, promote affiliate products, and sell your own print on-demand merch under the same umbrella. If your brand is about student wellness, your blog has affiliate links to therapy apps and self-help books. Your TikTok promotes your Etsy shop, and your newsletter offers discounts on your hoodies and guides. Everything aligns, everything feels intentional, and because you've built a brand people relate to, your audience buys across multiple channels. You don't need millions of followers. You don't even need thousands. If 500 people love what you're doing and buy consistently, you're already ahead of 95% of people still waiting to go viral. Focus on building slowly, staying consistent, and always refining your brand message. Test different slogans, product types, or affiliate strategies. Track what works. Double down on what converts. Drop what doesn't. The great part about 2026 is that all the tools are there. You just need to use them with direction and intention. Every time someone buys through your link or wears your hoodie in public, you've expanded your brand's reach without spending a dime on ads. That's how real online leverage begins, by solving problems, representing a lifestyle, and doing it all in a way that scales without burning you out or requiring you to be online 24/7.